Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we got Vice President hopeful Kamala on her favorite hip-hop artist, Big Worm on Dave East and 6ix9ine, Keke Palmer touches Tory Lanez, Lil Baby's first and last bigger picture, and 50 on Donald Trump's taxes. That's right, they released them joints. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source. I'm your host, Celeb. The team's name is Source. If you stumbled onto the channel for the first time, count yourself fortunate. Some folks still ain't bumped into us yet. Yo, hit the subscribe button if you're cool with entertainment. We got you covered on that front. If you hate us, hit the thumbs down button, then solidify that with the thumbs up button. Yo, we camouflaged the bell icon, but if you could see through the camo, touch it. Yo, shout out to Benny Hill who saw us in the comment section. Yo, I used to love that show. Growing Up Mulatto, yo, I see you and those beautiful kids, homie. Keep up the good work. And Spirit Warrior came through and played defense for the Source. Yo, something serious. Respect. Yo, it almost brought a tear to my eye, right? But a ninja had to suck that tear right back in, because we don't play that. Yo, salute, respect, and much love. KG, VK, and WAGE, salute. Now, first to testify and swearing to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth is Vice President hopeful Kamala Harris. Now, in case you're disengaged, right? The lovely lady is Joe Biden's running mate aiming for the vice president spot, which if Biden beats out the Trumpster, she will be America's first black female vice president. So you know she's getting loads of attention, right? Now, your girl was being interviewed by The Hill's Angela Rye when the topic of best rapper alive popped up. Listen.
And then best rapper alive.
Tupac.
He's not. You say he lives on.
Not a lie. I know. I keep doing that.
You said, listen, West Coast girls think Tupac.
So upon being asked, who is the best rapper alive? Her response was, Tupac. Lady, you know what? We're going to let you ride with that one, right? Because although folks will chalk that one up to she capping, she just trying to seem hip-hop conscious or relevant or whatever. Consider this, right? Perhaps she was just confirming or let slip out the fact or the idea that Tupac is really alive. Yes, he's making tracks with Elvis. Kamala just hit you off with the potential truth that the legend lives. She just didn't tell us what island's beach he's laying up on. Now, the interview says, quote, he's not alive. You say he lives on, trying to clean it up for her, right? I thought she was an attorney, though, or something like that. You could do better than that, right? I mean, the man passed for years. I mean, I know that Herman Cain died. Saddam Hussein was executed. Politics ain't my field. How you screwed that Tupac thing up, lady? I mean, she said, when the interview said, oh, he's not alive, Kamala came back and said, I know, I keep doing that. Who would I say? I mean, there's so many. I mean, you know, there are some I would not mention right now because they should stay in their lane. Close quote. What? Lady. Now, this isn't the first time hip-hop has stumped your girl. And I'll still work with this over the circus. You see what I'm saying? She was interviewed, right, on The Breakfast Club, where she stated that she puffed up in college. And when she was asked, what were you listening to when you was smoking it up? She said, quote, definitely Snoop. Tupac for sure, close quote. But here's the problem though, right? Harris graduated from college in 86. And if you include law school, she would have been done by 89. Pac came out in 91. And Snoop was on the Chronic album in 92. Now, Chris Saliza, Dance Party, whatever, he hit social media up with a tweet or whatever, with a post that read the following. He said, quote, once again, the defense of Kamala Harris is worse than the lie because if we accept this interpretation, it means she was smoking weed and listening to Tupac and Snoop when she was the deputy DA for Alameda County, where she no doubt was involved in prosecuting drug cases. Close quote. Lady, damn. Look, I'm about to run for presidency or vice presidency, whatever. I honestly think I can hang with these cats. I mean, I'm not the sharpest knife in the elevator, right? And my tools don't go all the way up to the top floor, but I could do better than this. And that's a shame because I shouldn't be able to. You see what I'm saying? Y'all think I'm playing. I could be better for your kids to grow up under than these cats right here. I'm not a big fan of lying, right? You like, yeah, but what about your titles? Hey, yo, That's different. You see what I'm saying? You got to read those with a loose interpretation. You see what I'm saying? That's your fault, all right? I'm just saying I could do better. You like celeb. Next story, bro. I got stuff to do. Yeah, okay, whatever. Big Worm, that's right, Faizon Love, has decided to bring in the blowtorch to your boy, Dave East. You're like, what'd he do? Nothing. Hip Hop Uncensored asked Big Worm to pull over the ice cream truck so they could ask him what he thought about Dave East. And your boy got real cold with it. He stated, quote, "That corny behind fake Crip ninja, I'd be like, what the F? I was so surprised that MC8 gave him a stamp. I know MC8 official, so he gave him a stamp. I don't know if that's about the music business, but I don't know. But the song he did with Dave East was whack. I could F with him if he didn't make up this whole fake behind corny, he was a Crip and then he was in jail. How you come out of jail with a record deal? What? You sleeping on your stomach in jail, ninja?" I'm afraid I know what that means, right? But I'm not so sure, so help a ninja out in the comment section. But anyway, Big Worm continued. He said, "Yeah, you a Crip. Where you from? The Hamptons? Hamptons Crips? That's why I'm not mad at 6ix9ine. They all 6ix9ine. Goofy Blood started it. Sean Carter, Jay-Z." Close quote. Jay-Z. Yo, Jay-Z's probably like, yo, how the hell I get dragged into that? Jay, that's how it is, bruh. You could have been building Legos with your kids and they pull you in, bruh. That's the kind of world this is, man. Now, MC8 apparently heard the discussion and chimed in by saying, quote, "He ain't called out Snoop or Jay Stone, who also has songs and videos with my nigga." I like how he says that. You know, Ryder from San Andreas. MC8 continues on and says, quote, "I guess I'm the little nigga, so it's all good. I did a song with an artist and a homie, period. Verifying his gang affiliation is not my job. Is now my job or not my job? I don't know. My nigga Jay Stone and Snoop F with Dave, but I'm the one getting called out. That's comedy for you. Sound like a podcast ratings move, so don't include me in the quest for ratings, Lo. Too much hate from West Coast near, period. Must be doing something right. I mentioned on Near's podcast. Damn, I feel important this morning." Close quote. Bruh, you been important. In fact, when I first heard that growing up in the hood, oh my gosh. Yo, let me keep it moving. Keke Palmer is one of the latest to address Tory Lanez in his latest album drop, or on his latest album drop, okay? She stated, quote, "I'm probably gonna delete this later. Don't worry, we'll save it for you just in case you have any regrets." She continued on and said, "But I'm seeing stuff like everybody is seeing stuff, and I really hate how Megan's word isn't enough for some of y'all. I know we weren't there, but it feels insensitive to exploit the details of your relationship with someone in an attempt to excuse your own behavior and gain popularity. It feels the opposite of accountable, almost seems narcissistic, and I think toxic if we as a society say it's okay. I don't wish bad on anyone. People make mistakes and can grow from them. However, not at the expense of someone who is put in a victimizing situation. I don't know. It's not my situation, but I just wanted to say that because I know how it can feel when people don't believe you." Now, Keke also added this. She said, "A person cannot say they love you and want to make amends with you, but then put you in situations where you can get attacked. That's toxic behavior." Close quote. Now, she also had this to say, take a listen.
Like, I don't want to talk about it or put myself into nothing, but I just want to support Megan. I think that's ultimately what I'm saying, is I want to support Megan, because imagine if somebody shot you.
Feel her on that. You see what I'm saying? Honestly, I still think a simple, "Sorry for what happened to you. Is there anything I could do to help you?" would have went a long way. But I'm an idiot. What do I know? Lil Baby has dipped his toe in the cold, icy water of politics when he dropped the song The Bigger Picture, and subsequently put his clothes back on and said, "I'm going inside." The song, which was one of the bigger hits of 2020, is damn near his first soiree in the field of politics. And when asked if he will release more music along those lines, he declined and stated the following. He said, quote, "The more I'm seeing what's up with all that ish, the more I'm like, let me back up off politics. I don't want to be no Malcolm X or Martin Luther King. I stuck my nose in it. I'm good on that. Close quote. See that? Take note, Kamala, right? That's staying in your lane, not the stunt you tried to pull. Artists like Nas and Lil Baby, they show a side of humility, right? That you can respect. And as a result, you love them even more. You see what I'm saying? You can't be good at everything, bro. Just accept it. The sooner the house of cards gets knocked down, the better. You see what I'm saying? You might as well knock it down yourself. You like Celeb. Are you finished or are you done? All right. And finally, your boy Donald Trump had his taxes released. And surprise, surprise, he ain't been paying them. What did they say? 11 out of 18 years that they checked, he ain't paid the taxes. Now, some folks say, oh, well, it's based on the amount of things that you legally own, and you may not have to pay based off of that. I mean, I don't know about all of that. You see what I'm saying? All I know is the year he became president, 2016, 2017, he paid, what was it, $750? You're like, well, that's more than what's her name's rent. Exactly. This is a circus, bruh. So go on and put the little rope on your neck, because you're going to be putting in all the work today. When this information was released, you know, his tax bill that was lower than your car insurance, 50 chimed in and said, quote, wait, this can't be right. Close quote. 50. Honestly, $750 is more than I actually thought he paid. Yo, let us know what you think, right? Someone in your position, not you, but someone in your position, you see what I'm saying, with the same amount of kids and maybe the same occupation, what kind of numbers are they forking out during tax time? And Kamala, and you like, oh, well, what about you? Yo, man, I get a refund, bro. You know what I'm saying? I filed zero. You see what I mean? But whatever. Kamala, on the hip hop thing, what up with that? I mean, wasn't it as cringy as Hillary fronting like she was down? And when Mary J sung to Hillary, ugh. Yo, let me get out of here. Yo, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news.